Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn, and for today's topic, I'm going to discuss the social media presence question in the DS-160 form for all foreign nationals who wanted to visit, study, or work in the US. The information will be used during a visa interview and on the visa application form to determine if the applicant is eligible for a visa under existing U.S. immigration law. What is the reason behind this requirement of disclosing all of your social media accounts? According to a top Department of State official, national security is a top priority when screening visa applicants. If you are applying for a non-immigrant visa, you must disclose your social media presence. So here are the basic requirements when disclosing your social media accounts. Please take note that US visa forms collect social media identifiers. If you are going to apply for a non-immigrant visa, for example, a tourist visa, you must disclose or provide your social media identifiers. This means that if you are active in a social media platform, you must disclose this social media account. Now, what is a social media handle or identifier? It is any name used by an individual on social media platforms. Examples are Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This means that in the visa application form, you must select the social media platforms that you are using for which identifiers are being requested. Examples of forms are DS-160 or DS-260. If you have different media platforms or different social media accounts, you must disclose each of these accounts. So here is the criteria. All immigrant and non-immigrant visa applicants will be required to answer questions about social media presence. You must provide the accounts in the last 5 years, and you must provide your username or handle, but you don't need to provide your password. If you own several social media platforms, you must choose in the drop-down menu. You must indicate all of the social media presence that you have in order for you to fill out the DS-160 form. If you are planning to apply for a US tourist visa, you must fill out the DS-160 form. So I'm providing you an example of a portion of the DS-160 form where the social media presence is being asked. The question is, do you have a social media presence? Now, there is a drop-down menu, meaning to say there is a list of the social media platforms. But if you don't have any platforms or social media accounts, you don't need to answer this question. So how do you enter the information, and what information can you provide? So you must provide information associated with your online presence, including the types of online providers, platforms, applications, and websites that you use to collaborate, share information, and interact with others. You must provide the username, the handle, or the screen name or other identifiers associated with your social media profile. If you have another profile account, you can click Add Another to list each one separately, and you must provide the platforms you used in the last 5 years. The US government requires you to provide each social media accounts that you have in your name. What will happen if you fail to disclose your social media accounts or social media presence? A US Department of State official said that if you failed to disclose your social media presence, you could face serious immigration issues. So this is really important. Screening social media accounts can be a vital tool to screen out terrorists, public safety threats, and other dangerous individuals from gaining immigration benefits and setting foot on U.S. soil. The reason for providing social media accounts is that this can be a tool to screen out terrorists, public safety threats, and other dangerous individuals from gaining immigration benefits and setting foot on U.S. soil. U.S. consulars and U.S. embassies abroad are putting national security as a top priority when adjudicating visa applications, and every prospective traveler or immigrant to the U.S. undergoes extensive security screening. So for purposes of providing your social media accounts, the only social media identifier is your username. So meaning to say they can only see your username and you don't need to provide your password. So the only posts that the US consular officials can see are public posts. So if you have like a private post, those cannot be viewed and they are not counted. The information will be used as all information provided during a US visa interview and on the visa application to determine if the applicant is eligible for a visa under existing US law. So this means that it's only for identity resolution to identify you as an applicant. What if you don't have a social media presence or social media accounts? Then you can answer no, and you don't need to disclose anything. Another reason the consular officers would want to know is that if there are any fraud suspicions. So this social media presence or social media accounts can be taken into consideration when there is a doubt or fraud in your visa application. If you're not comfortable providing personal information to the public, then I would highly suggest to turn your posts into private. Please note that when you are filling out an online visa application form, all the information that you have written or posted can be verified. So this means that everything that you have answered must be correct according to your knowledge, and it must be true and concise or accurate. If you have any other questions or comments, please post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Again, thank you guys for supporting my channel, and if you haven't liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I always welcome new subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone is staying safe and have a great day.